And we are back. Lancers lost the first set, 25-12. And Lancers will start off the serving in the second set after a quick lineup check. That'll be a point for the Lancers, and Bernthal will serve again. And number 5, Bork will tip it over. And Lau's pass to Rail is too far. Rail cannot save it, and that'll be Pirate point. They tie it at 1 apiece. Service by Meyer. A set for Rail. And out of bounds by number 1, Meyer. That'll be Lancer point. They lead 2-1. Washburn will enter for Lau. And number 10, Riley Washburn will serve. A set for Wolf. Bernthal to Washburn. A set for Dork. Bernthal tipped over by Burns. Bernthal returns it. Wolf will tip it over. Gurgle. And Bernthal will tip it over again. Set for Bowers. Bernthal to Carstensen, just tipped over. And they're going to say Pirates cross the net. That'll be Lancer point. They lead 3-1. 13, Leduc will enter for number 4, Schmidt. And number 10, Riley Washburn will serve. Set for Wolf. Leduc to Bernthal. Back to Leduc, a nice tip over. Set for Wolf. Washburn to Bernthal to Carstensen. A high set for Bork. Gurgle to Bernthal. And it'll go into the net. Pirate point. They put it to 1, 3-2. And number 3, Taylor Bowers will serve. Gurgle to Bernthal to Nelner. Nelner just tips it over, and they're going to say she crossed the net. That'll be Pirate point. They've tied it at 3 apiece. Number 3, Bowers will serve again. Gurgle to Washburn. Back to Gurgle. A set for Wolf. Saved by Gurgle again. Bernthal will tip it over. A set for Bowers. Nice tip over off of Nelner and too far for anyone to reach. That'll be Pirate point. They lead by 1, 4-3. Number 3, Taylor Bowers will serve. Carstensen does not go up, goes straight down into the ground. That'll be Pirate point again. They lead 5-3. Bowers will serve up by 2. Carstensen, get it over the net, and a spike into the net by Wolf. That'll be Lancer point. They've cut it to 1, and Carstensen will exit, and Bodie will enter. Now serving for the Lancers, number 6, Natalie Gergel. Nice serve the back by Gergel. Set for Mayer. Bernthal to Bodie. Bodie, a nice shot. A set for Stanton out of Dittrich out of bounds. That'll be Lancer point. They've tied it at 5. Number 6, Gergel will serve again. Diving save by Bowers, and Dittrich will hit it into the net. That'll be Lancer point. They lead by 1, 6-5, and Gergel will continue to serve. High serve, and miscommunication by the Pirates. That'll be Lancer point. They lead 7-5. Lancers have scored 4 consecutive. Looking to continue that streak. And Bowers will serve it into the ceiling. That's the 5th point for the ceiling tonight. And it'll be Lancer point. They lead 8-5. Timeout by the Pirates. We'll be back in about 1 minute. And we are back. Lancers lead 8-5 over the Pirates. They lost the first set 25-12 and are looking to take this set, leading by 3. Continuing to serve for the Lancers is number 6, Natalie Gergel. Service by Gergel. And they're going to say Bodie crossed the net. That'll be Pirate point. Number 11, Ariana Sir will serve. Trailing by 2. Diving save by Gergel into the net. Save by Bodie. And Gergel back to the net. Nearly a great save by Gergel, but couldn't get it high enough from her knees. And that'll be Pirate point. They cut it to 1, 8-7. Gergel to Bernthal to Leduc. Tipped over. Diving save by Bowers, and sent over. Bernthal to Bodie into the net. And Bodie cannot save it. That'll be Pirate point. They've tied it at 8 apiece. Number 11, Sir will continue to serve. Gergel to Bernthal. That will make it over. Wolf will tip it. Diving save by Gergel off the net. Off Leduc. And cannot be saved by Bodie. That'll be another Pirate point. They lead 9-8. Number 11, Sir will continue to serve. Gergel to Bernthal to Bodie. Bodie, a shot to the corner, saved by Sir. Wolf sent over to Larson, Washburn, cannot be saved by Bernthal, and that'll be Pirate point. They lead by 2, 10-8. serve will continue to serve. Leduc to Burns all over the net. A set for Dittrich. And Gurgle cannot save it. That'll be Pirate point. They lead by 3, 8-11. Number 11, Sir will serve. Washburn to Leduc to Burns all over the net. Set for Bork. Washburn to Burns all over the net. Set for Gunther. Out of bounds. That'll be Lancer point. They put it to 2, 9-11. Larson and Rail will enter for Bernthal and Nelner. And number 18, Isabella Rail will serve. Lancers trail 11-9. Service by Rail. Just clears the net off of Bowers out of bounds. That'll be an ace for Rail. And a point for the Lancers. They now trail by only 1, 11-10. Bowers. Set for number 5, Bork. Hits the net. Cannot be saved, and that'll be Lancer point. They've tied it at 11 apiece. Number 18, Rail will serve, this time for the lead. To the back. A set for Gunther. Rail to Leduc. To Bodie into the net. That'll be Pirate point. They lead 12-11. Number 8, Hund will enter. And number 8, Madeline Hund will serve. Gurgle to Rail. Back to Bodie. And Bodie again into the net. That'll be Pirate point. They lead 13-11. Number 8, Hund will continue to serve. That will go into the net. Lancer point. They've cut to 1, 13-12. Number 38, Ading will enter for Meyer. And number 8, Hund will exit. And number 5, Bork will enter. Number 17, Lau will enter for number 10, Washburn. And serving for the Lancers is number 13, Grace Leduc. And that will go into the net. Pirate point. They lead by 2, 14-12. Leduc will exit, and number 4, Schmidt will enter. Number 4, Isaacson will enter for the Pirates, and number 4, Amanda Isaacson will serve. Gurgle to Larson. To Bodie, and way too far out of bounds. That'll be Pirate point. They lead by 3, 15-12. Miscommunication by the Lancers and an ace for the Pirates. They lead by 4, 16-12. Timeout by the Lancers. We'll be back in about 1 minute. And we are back. Lancers lost the first set 25-12. and they are currently trailing us at 16-12. Number 4, Amanda Isaacson will continue to serve for the Pirates. Gurgle to Rail, up to Bodie. Bodie, a nice shot. And nice sent over by the Pirates. Bodie to Rail to Lau. A set for Bowers into the net. That'll be Lancer point. They've got to 3, 13-16. Carstensen will enter for Gurgle. And trying to spark a comeback for the Lancers. Number 9, Annie Bodie. Her serve just clears the net. A set for Bowers. Tipped over. Rail. Tipped over by number 3, Bowers. And cannot be saved by the Lancers. That'll be Pirate point. They lead 17-13. Bodie will exit. Gurgle will enter. And number 36, Wolf will enter. Number 11, Hund will exit. And number 33, Gina Gunther will serve. Schmidt to Rail to Lau. Trickles along the net, falls back on the Lancer side, and that'll be Pirate point. They lead 18-13, up by 5. Number 33, Gunther will continue to serve for the Pirates, up by 5. Gurgle to Schmitz, and no one is there to save it. That'll be Pirate point again. They lead 19-13, up by 6. Service by Gunther. Schmidt to Rail to Lau. Lau over the net. Saved. A set for Ondink. Schmidt will hit it over. A set for Bowers. Schmidt to Lau to Carstensen. A tip over, saved by Bowers. A set for Wolf. Nice tip over, blocked by Carstensen. And hit over by number 4, Isaacson. Rail to Carstensen again. Tipped over by number 5, Bork. Larson to Carstensen again, into the ceiling. That'll be the ceiling 6th point of the day, and the Pirates point. That'll get them to a 7-point lead, 20-13. Number 33, Gunther will continue to serve. Schmidt to Gurgle to Lau, and Lau's shot will be out of bounds. That'll be Pirate point. They lead 21-13. Gunther will continue to serve, up by 8. Lau to Rail to Carstensen. Saved. It will make it over. Miscommunication by the Lancers, and that'll be Pirate point again. They lead 22-13, are 3 points away from victory. And too far by Gunther, out of bounds. That'll be Lancer point. They put it to 8, 22-14. Bernthal will enter for Larson. Lancers in need of a great comeback. Trying to get that comeback is number 3, Ella Bernthal. Nice serve to the back. A set for Bork. Tipped over by Schmidt. And miscommunication by Pirates. That'll be Lancer point. They've put it to 7, 15-22. Bernthal continues to serve, trying to tie it up, down 7. Set for Aindink into the net. That'll be Lancer point again. They've put it to 6, 22-16. Bernthal doing well so far, has 3 straight points. They've put it to 6, and she will serve again. Just clears the net. A set for Bowers. Schmidt into the net. That'll be Pirate point. They stop the comeback at 3 and take a 7-point lead, 23-16. It's been all Pirates today. They've beaten the C team and are 2 points away from beating JV in 2 sets. A set for Rail to the back. And cannot be saved by the Pirates. That'll be Lancer point. They've got to 6 again. Number 10, Washburn will enter for Lau. And number 10, Riley Washburn will serve. Leduc will also enter for Schmidt, and number 1, Meyer will enter for number 38, Adink on the Pirate side. Washburn trying to spark a comeback, down 6, 23-17. Shot to the back. A set for Wolf. Gurgle to Bernthal to Carstensen. And hits the line. That'll be no, does not hit the line. That'll be Pirate point. And they've taken a 7-point lead, 24-17, and are 1 point away from victory. Lancers lost the first set 25-12, are currently trailing 24-17. Game is on the line and in the hands of Taylor Bowers of the Pirates, number 3. Bernthal, set for Rail, tips over the net. Tipped back over by Wolf. Washburn to Bernthal to Leduc. Just gets over the net, and no one is there to save it. That'll be a point for the Lancers. They've cut to 6, 24-18. Bodie will enter for Carstensen. Lancers need 6 straight points to keep this game alive. Serving to get those 6 straight points and trying to keep this game alive is number 6, Natalie Gurgle. Gurgle's serve will make it over the net. Diving save. Tipped over by Dittrich. Bernthal to Rail to Bernthal. Gets it over the net. A set for Dittrich again. Saved by Rail, and Bodie cannot get to it. That'll be Pirate point, and they will win 25-18. Pirates won the first set 25-12, and they win the second set 25-18. A third set will not be played. No, a third set will be played. Sorry. Most likely to be to 15, as we are running a bit low on time. Varsity needs to get in here. And we will see you in about 2 minutes. And we are back. Pirates took the first set 25-12, the second set 25-18, and the third and final set will be played to 15. Starting off the serving for this third and final set will be the Pirates after a quick line check. Nope, sorry. Lancers will be serving after a quick line check. And we are good to go. Starting for the Lancers in the third set will be number 3, Ella Bernthal. Set for Gunther, Bernthal. And miscommunication by the Lancers. That'll be Pirate point. They lead early, 1-0. Serving first for the Pirates in the third set will be number 1, Kiera Meyer. Off a rail and out of bounds. That'll be Pirate point. They lead 2-0. Meyer will serve again, up by 2. Schmidt to Bernthal, up to Carstensen, and diving save by Hund will not make it there. That'll be Lancer point, and they've cut it to 2-1. Nelner will enter for rail. And number 17, Lydia Lau will serve. Serves by Lau, down by 1. Just clears the net. And tipped over by Hund. A set for Gunther. Bernthal to Carstensen to Nelner. And Nelner will just get it over. Sent immediately back by Isaacson. Carstensen will tip it over. A set for number 5, Bork. Will not make it. Will go into the net out of bounds. And that'll be Lancer point. They've tied it at 2 apiece. Number 17, Lydia Lau will continue to serve. Game tied at 2. Dittrich will hit it out of bounds. That'll be Lancer point, and they lead 3-2. Just clears the net, diving save. And now will hit the line and be Pirate point, and this game will be tied at 3 apiece. Number 4, Amanda Isaacson will serve, tied at 3. Washburn blocked. Bernthal to Nelner over the net. Set for Dittrich into the net. That'll be Lancer point. They take the lead 4-3. Bodie will enter for Carstensen. And serving for the Lancers is number 6, Natalie Gergel. Just clears the net. Diving save. Gets over the net. Tipped over by Bodie. Set for Dittrich. Too far out of bounds. That'll be Lancer point. They lead 5-3. Gergel will continue to serve with a 2-point lead. Set for Dittrich. Schmidt will get it over. Set for Bork. Gergel to Bernthal over. Meyer to Dittrich over the net. Saved by Bernthal. Tipped back over by Gunther. And Bodie cannot save it. That'll be Pirate point. They've cut to 1, 5-4. Number 36, Wolf, will enter for number 33, Gunther, and number 11, Madeline Hund will serve. Schmidt to Gergel to Bodie. Bodie over the net. A set for Wolf. And off of Washburn into Gergel, out of bounds. That'll be Pirate point. They've tied it at 5 apiece. Hund will continue to serve for the Pirates. And off of Nelner out of bounds. That'll be Pirate point, and they take a 6-5 lead. Hund will continue to serve. Gurgle. And Bernthal cannot get to it. That'll be another point for the Pirates. They lead 7-5. Schmidt to Bernthal to Bodie. Bodie to the back, too far out of bounds. That'll be 8-5 lead for the Pirates. And Hund will serve up by 3. And serve just gets over the net. Saved by Bernthal to Bodie. Too far out of bounds again. That'll be a point for the Pirates. Up by 4, 9-5. Schmidt to Gurgle. Back to Schmidt. Just gets over the net. A set for Dittrich. Tips it over to Bernthal. Back to Dittrich. A set for Bork out of bounds. That'll be Lancer point. They've cut it to 3, 6-9. Larson and Rail will enter for Bernthal and Nelner. And number 18, Isabella Rail will serve. A set for Wolf. Bodie to Schmidt. Back to Bodie. Bodie to the back. Saved. Myers set for Wolf. Diving save by Gurgle. Too far out of bounds. That'll be Pirate point. They lead 10-6. Number 8, Ariana Sir will serve. Up by 4. Gurgle will get it over. Shot over by Wolf. And tipped up by Rail. Gurgle cannot save it. That'll be another point for the Pirates. They lead by 5 and are 4 points away from victory. Sir will continue to serve. And that will go into the net. Lancer point. They've cut it to 4, 7-11. Lau will enter for Washburn, and number 4, Bethany Schmidt will serve. Set for Wolf. Gurgle to Rail to Lau. Diving save cannot make it there. That'll be another point for the Lancers. And they have cut it to 3, 8-11. And diving save by number 4, Isaacson cannot make it there. That'll be an ace for the Lancers, and they've cut it to 2, 9-11. Schmidt will serve, 2 points away from a tie. Set for Dittrich. Tipped over. Gurgle to Rail over. Tipped over by Meyer and cannot be saved by Gurgle. That'll be Pirate point. They lead by 3, 12-9. Now serving for the Pirates, number 15, Cecilia Dittrich. Gurgle to Rail to Lau. Diving save cannot be saved by number 15 Dittrich. Cannot make it over. That'll be Lancer point. Gurgle will exit. Carson will enter. And Lancers have cut it to 2, 10-12. Serving for the Lancers is number 9, Annie Bodie. Set for Wolf. Just gets over the net. Carstensen to Larson to Lau. Hits the back line. That'll be Lancer point. They've cut to 1, 12-11. Bodie will continue to serve, this time for the tie. Just clears the net. Set for Wolf. Blocked by Carson, cannot return it. That'll be Pirate point. They lead 13-11. Lancers 2 points away from tying. Pirates 2 points away from winning. Trying to get those 2 points for the Pirates is number 36, Joette Wolf. Gurgle to Larson into the net. That'll be Pirate point. They are 1 point away from victory. They lead 14-11. Number 36, Wolf, serving for the win. Lau to Schmidt to Gurgle over the net. Set for Isaacson. Gurgle to Lau to Carstensen over the net. And a lift by the Pirates. That'll be Lancer point. They've put it to 2, 14-12. Bernthal will enter. Serving for the Lancers, needing 2 points to keep this game alive. Number 3, Ella Bernthal. Clears the net, diving save. Set for Isaacson, tipped over. Rail to Bernthal, to Lau. Lau over the net. Set for Hund. Carstensen to Bernthal, to Rail over the net, diving save. Set for Isaacson, blocked. Tipped up by Gunther, tipped over by Meyer. Bernthal to Carstensen over the net, off of Isaacson, out of bounds. That'll be Lancer point. Lancers have cut to 1, 13-14. Lancers need only 1 more point to tie it up. Serving for that point is number 3, Ella Bernthal. And she cannot make it over the net. That will be Pirate point. And apparently we're not on a time schedule, so we will play to 25 instead of 15. Number 1, Kiera Meyer will serve. Off of Larson and Schmidt and out of bounds. That'll be Pirate point. They lead 16-13. Rail to Bernthal, to Carstensen over the net. Set for Isaacson. Bernthal to Gurgle, to Rail over the net. Set for Bork. Bernthal will make it over. Meyer to Gunther, to Bernthal, and Rail cannot save it into the podium. That'll be Pirate point. They lead 17-13. Number 1, Meyer will continue to serve for the Pirates, up by 4. Schmidt to Carstensen, to Bernthal over the net. Meyer to Gunther, and Gurgle cannot save it. That'll be Pirate point. They lead 18-13. Off of Rail and out of bounds. That'll be another point for the Pirates. They lead 19-13. Timeout by the Lancers. Will be back in 1 minute. And we are back. Lancers lost the first set 25-12, the second set 25-17, and are currently trailing in this set 19-13. Number 1, Kiera Meyer will continue to serve for the Pirates. Carstensen to Bernthal. That will make it over the net. Meyer to Bork. Bernthal into the net. That'll be a point for the Pirates. They lead 20-13, up by 7. Gurgle to Bernthal to Rail. Off of Dittrich over the net. That'll be to Carstensen. Bernthal to Lau. Dittrich off the ceiling. And Isaacson will get it over the net. Carson cannot save it, and that'll be a point for the Pirates. They lead 21-13, up by 8. Meyer still serving. Carstensen to Bernthal, up to Rail, blocked, diving save, and Gunther will get it over. Schmidt to Bernthal. She missed it, hits the net, and that'll be a point for the Pirates. They lead 22-13. Meyer will continue to serve, up by 9. Schmidt cannot make up her mind whether she wanted to go under or over. Went in between somewhere, and it went out of bounds. That'll be a point for the Pirates. They lead by 10, 23-13. Meyer will continue to serve. Schmidt to Bernthal to Rail into the net. That'll be a point for the Pirates, and they will lead 24-14. Meyer to Rail, back to Schmidt. A set for number 5, Bork out of bounds. That'll be a point for the Lancers. After 11 straight points by the Pirates, Lancers will halt it. They've cut it to 10, 24-14. Nelner will enter, and number 17, Isabella Rail, will serve. Needs 10 straight to keep this game alive. A set for Dittrich, and cannot be saved by Lau, and that will be game 25-14. Lancers lost the first one 25-12, second one 25-17, and the final one 25-14. We'll be back in like a minute, but it'll just be banned for the next 30 minutes after that, and then varsity will get ready to play. So we will see you then, and have a great night.